Hello. I think I'm streaming. As always, give me a few moments to get everything set up.
I'll keep this.
Hello, everyone. Hey, welcome to Solaire. How's it going? Hey, thank you so much, gentlemen. Welcome, Nark, Tigerman. Yeah, so for everyone tuning in, yesterday I put up a poll. It wasn't really a decisive poll, unless if, like, one thing was really going to dominate the other. I was kind of deciding between, like, did I want to stream more randomizer, or did I want to start a Soul Level 1 run? So today I am going to start the Soul Level 1 run. It'll be a nice change of pace. Lower stakes, more chill. It doesn't matter how many times I die. This is going to be a very standard Soul Level 1 run. I'm not doing any, like, really harsh limitations on it. I probably won't use Pyromancer on most bosses, just because I know that can sort of get, like, a little OP at times. But that doesn't mean, like, there's, like, no Pyromancer at all. Like, I might use it on lesser mobs that I don't care about. The whole idea is to just sort of get more practice on bosses so I can be more prepared for randomizer runs. So at times I'll be handicapping myself a little bit more than is necessary. Like, the idea isn't to completely min-max SL1. Like, I'm not going to let myself use like, go past +10 weapon until after Ornstein and Smo. I might medium roll on purpose when I don't have to. Some stuff like that, but it's not going to be anything super over the top. Like, I'm not refusing to level up weapons, upgrade weapons at all or anything like that. The last time I did a Soul Level 1 run was in early 2012. This is before the DLC came out, so I've never done the DLC Soul Level 1 in Dark Souls 1. So the DLC is by far the most intimidating part of this run to me. I'm gonna get my ass thoroughly kicked by Manus and Calamy and Sanctuary Guardian, all of the bosses. Which I am feeling a little bit under the weather. You can probably hear it in my voice, a little congested. I'm drinking tea. But, not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, that being said, we can get started here. Oh, wait. I was gonna post this link somewhere. Sound's gonna cut out. Forgetting to do the things. The dumb things I gotta do. Touch the puppet head. Okay. Thank you, Super J. Bonjour. Welcome, Dr. Reinman. And I was going to post this link one more place. Here we go. All right. With that out of the way, we can finally get started for real. And here we go. Very creative character name. Pyromancer is our only option. Oh, that's very cool, Jizu. Zulu was streaming and talking about the Asylum Demon is planned to be the boss, and you told her about what Hot Pocket Remix and I found with the ceiling dust. Yeah, super cool. Yeah, those data mining streams are a blast. Very informative. I've been learning so much about the game. And part of the thing about doing live streams is I never know in what way they might help inspire future Dark Souls Dissected videos. But there's definitely like ways they can help inform future videos, even if it's like a minor, like, oh, like, you know, I learned this one little thing and that it'll show up as an anecdote in one of my videos. After the site video is done, the next Dark Souls Dissected video after that is definitely going to be just 100% inspired by the data mining streams we're doing. Like, there's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about. When will we do Dark Souls 2? Sometime, for sure. Yeah, the streams have been very Dark Souls 1 heavy, exclusive so far, but I definitely plan on going through all the games, mods, various runs, whatever. I'm contemplating doing a clear all Drangleic run, which would be an absolute nightmare. That'd be like the world's first true clear all Drangleic run. Well, someone wants to beat me to it now that I put the idea out there, but no one wants to spawn 12 of the 1 in 1,000 pig. It would be an excruciating amount of hours spamming Bonfire Rusting and Seldora. Excruciating. Sure, why not? I'm too lazy to ever put any effort into my character creation stuff for my streams here. I guess I could do the meme where, like, I randomize.
Yes,
Ugh, loud. Yes, indeed. I get those little black bars on the top and bottom of the screen because I don't know if anyone else has this issue, but like if you alt tab in and out of Dark Souls, like it's random whether or not it wants to remember its full screen or if it just like forces it back into windowed mode. And it's like, okay, cool, thanks Dark Souls. Alright. Nah, that's fixed. Now that's fixed. That's the best melee weapon for Soul Level 1? I don't know. I'm probably gonna use like the battle axe or something. Hey, welcome, Brave. What's the thing Carl grinded for an ungodly amount of time with the Chaos Covenant? It was the top leaderboard ranking for donating humanity. I forget the cap limit. It's like 60,000 something or whatever. Yeah, I should try a weapon level 0 run one day. That would be interesting. That would be like the extreme difficult version of this run. Yeah, Grapefruit. So I was saying a little bit earlier in the stream, I did do a Soul Level 1 run of Dark Souls way back in the day, but this is back in 2012 before the DLC was even out, so I haven't done any of the DLC Soul Level 1, but as long as you're not adding any additional restrictions on top of that, like, having a fully upgraded Pyromancy Flame, like, really negates a lot of the challenge. Like, some of the game just isn't that hard at Soul Level 1. Not to say some parts don't get pretty challenging, but I'm gonna purposefully go out of my way to not be as OP as I can at all times, though. Because the goal here is practice. I sound wrong? Yeah, I have a cold. I've been drinking like so much tea the last couple days. Yeah, I started a soul level 1 run of Dark Souls 3 and bailed at Lothric and Lorien. But that's something I might like start over on stream again at some point as well. I don't have auto. I have to get used to not having auto equip turned on. I'm playing the game like a... I was gonna say like a normal person. That, you know... We're still doing soul level 1, but that's not that weird. Exactly, it feels so foreign to see everything in its proper place. Yeah, I can't level resistance. That's gonna make this hard. Has anyone here done a no roll run? See, that would be interesting to try as well sometime, because like, if I could really get good at something like that, then that would be a huge leveling up of my reading of boss movesets. Yeah, you feel like you should do this for practice too, but don't want to make future plans too easy. Yeah, I knew at some point I would have to do this to make the randomizer runs more realistic. But I was like, let me sub. Now that I'm like almost 50 runs into the randomizer run, I'm like, okay, it's time to do this run finally. True, Brave, true. Yeah, Brave and I are thinking about figuring out some sort of like split controller setup. Yeah, I can level gear. That's not off limits. Dude, Demon Souls SL1 just to annoy Alan. Hell yeah. Can't steal levels now. Unless it's like the unpatched Japanese version, then you can go into negative levels or whatever. Stitch Jones, why am I seeing this on my YouTube feed? I have zero interest in this. I'll never understand people who have such a skill issue with like clicking on videos they want to click on. It's just so weird. Oh no! I opened this video. I could not open it. Huh. I forgot to equip the Pyroflame. I said I was not going to use Pyromancy on like most bosses, but again, that's not like a hard rule of the run. That's so I can practice bosses. I don't care about practicing the Asylum Demon. That's not worried about him. You lose all credit now. I can't believe you cheesed the Asylum Demon. I think I'm also gonna like try to collect most loot in the game as well. Just to be kind of like thorough about exploring. So I'm not like, you know, I'm not worried about like, joining all the covenants and like 100%ing the game by any stretch or completing all NPC quest lines or anything, but only. Hey, Azure, thank you so much for the super chat. Only. It's funny, that's an interesting question, dude, because you just asked, will you also be doing Dark Souls 2 at SL2? I'm so, like, uneducated on no leveling runs for Dark Souls 2. Is that the lowest level you can be in Dark Souls 2? SL2? Like, I don't actually even know what the lowest starting class in that game is. Bloodborne's level 4, right? Yeah, I can't remember the, you could be negative 44 in Dark Souls 2 with the glitch. I didn't even know about that. But there's SL1? Okay. That's funny. Ah, I can level up. Psych. Lowest soul memory runs? Yeah, those would be interesting to experiment, because I never really made too much of an effort at that. I don't know if I ever even made the effort to actually get the, whatchamacallit, the ring, you know, the soul memory, the agape ring, not agape. I will fight anyone. There's always someone who's like, it's not agape, it's agape. No, stop it. The agape ring, at like the lowest soul memory tier, that what's his name doesn't sell it. Straight doesn't sell it until you're at 40,000 soul memory or something.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thurland. Have you business? If
I don't have to worry about gambling.
Yeah.
Yoink.
Oh, I have to. Very well.
No, I haven't done any archipelago runs yet, which sounds incredibly fun and awesome. That's on the to-do list for sure.
Now let me share. Only...
Do you have anything I want? No.
Come again. The effect...
You wish you could send Petrus ragdolling down a steep cliff? Ah, see, that's the one downside to having uninstalled debug. I could ragdoll him with debug. That's something I should do sometime. I think Zuli showed that at some point in one of her videos. But yeah, if you try ragdolling enemies that weren't designed to ragdoll, like, they get so fucked up. Like, clearly enemies had to be rigged to support it. You do it to, like, a Silver Knight, and they, like, twist and contort and turn into a ball in, like, the most broken ways. Yeah, you can force ragdoll on anything using debug. It's really funny. Ragdolling Guinevere and like kicking her around is just like it's like body horror. Yeah, it does work for character 0. Absolutely. Look, I think it looks pretty jank, if I remember correctly, on the player character. Although not as cursed as some of the mobs. So, I'll have to remember next time I have debug fired up to show that on stream, because it's quite funny. Maybe I can make a short showing some of it. I don't know what I'm collecting and why. Alright, most important grab of the game. Binoculars. Huh. I'll get the rest of the stuff in the cemetery when I'm not running from a million enemies. So who's the first boss going to be? I'm not going to go through in too unconventional of an order, I think. I'm probably just going to go Taurus Demon first. But I do like collecting soul items and stuff like that, actually, because I still will upgrade the Pyromancy Flame just for convenience of like if there's a point where like, oh, I want more Titanite for some armor that I'm wearing, or just to get a weapon upgraded again, like easier farming for slimes is nice. Huge tip from your experience, you can add a layer of challenge and fun by getting drunk while playing. That does sound fun. I don't know like the monetization rules for like advertising stuff like that, but it'd be very fun to do like 420 run, like I don't know. Like I couldn't drink. I don't like never drink, but not enough to. I don't do hangovers. So I don't drink very often. I probably get drunk on average like 3 times a year, if that says anything about how often I drink. Can we get best smoke spots in Dark Souls 1 videos? Yeah, no, that's more my speed. Yeah, I'm just rambling looking at chat instead of like playing the game. Let's yeah, whatever. Let's go do. Oh wait, no, you know what? There's something very satisfying in getting the Estus Flask upgraded early in its level 1 run, so every heal just always fully heals you no matter what. Yeah, I would love... I don't know how complicated it is, but in our data mining stream, someone in chat was just talking about Crest having modded in the bridge back here. I left a comment in this video being like, oh, now we just got to get Hellkite modded back in here, the early Hellkite encounter, because that could sort of pressure you into using that other route. Favorite Dark Souls 1 boss soul weapon? I don't really know. I almost never use boss soul weapons in this game. I gotta pick up those shroomies again. Yeah, I remember from the other stream how that went. That mesh hole behind this guy. Terrible. Look at that. Now it's gone. Now it's there. I'm trying to not use pyromancies on bosses that I mean to practice and get better at. If it's something I don't care about, then I'm okay with using pyromancies. So there's no hard rule against it for the run. If I die, I die, but if I can get out of here, also cool. Bloodborne, your favorite games to find mesh holes because they're everywhere. Yeah, I agree, Wolmu. Until I start leveling the Pyromancy Flame, because then it's like that thing is such a soul sink. But still, at least I'll have some amount of souls for that. I don't know why I sent that back down. That's not relevant to anything. Yoink. There's a ton of floating grass in Sekiro if you look for it. Oh, that sucks. That sucks, Brave. Oh. Here, we're gonna demonstrate what we learned in the data mining stream. That this guy gets a new home position when you go over here. We're gonna watch the firebomb guy is gonna walk down the stairs. Specifically because I landed over here. And he's going to walk to, like, the corner here, but he's not going to follow me, and he's not going to die. Unlike the rest of the enemies up there. Yeah, he hit an invisible box right there. Tells him to stop. That's his new home position. And now he wants to throw firebombs from down here. That's a pretty fun, specific event for this one guy. I don't know, I jumped back. I can get the Ring of Sacrifice. Yeah, the rest of the enemies will just follow you to their death because they aren't set up the same way. But they put one thing for the one guy with the ranged attacks. Very neat. Oh, you're at the final boss of the final Souls games. You have yet to beat Demon Souls. Very cool. I love Demon Souls. That's something I'm gonna have to stream. King Boar's Mysterious Potions mod for Demon Souls at some point because that was very silly. Could you beat this game with a max HP of 1? For sure. I mean, it would be... I don't know how many times I would die, but... I remember way back in the day, Lobos, like, used Cheat Engine to give himself, like, 1 stamina. Or something like that. Or 0 stamina. Firebomb guy question is the reason why sometimes they come after you down the ladder above Black Knight and Undead Burg, but other times they don't and stay up. Yeah, I don't really know the answer to that question. That's something I have to investigate a bit more. I think in the unpatched version of the game, they're much more willing to come down, but I don't actually know if that's just confirmation bias. Or if that's related to, like, some enemies being more aggressive. I don't even remember the stats needed for the giant blacksmith hammer off the top of my head. I think you don't have enough stats for that for Soul Level 1. Pretty sure you don't, but could be wrong. So again, it's interesting to think about how this would have been his second encounter in earlier versions of the game. He's flying from down there because he was originally perched on top of the aqueduct tunnel. Owie. Wait. Then we're gonna use that. Then we're gonna use that. Then we're gonna use that. I have the stats for that, so I'll hold on to it. Never gonna use that. Never gonna use that. Okay. Wait, so yeah, this shield is better for physical. Oh, well, I'm about to buy the heater shield or whatever, so it's a little unnecessary. Equipping it for 2 seconds. Becoming a vagrant hunting stream. Unfortunately, none of those could spawn vagrants. Now without being upgraded. Ow. I don't know if am I going to use the reinforced club right away? Yeah, we've got the heater shield. We've also got. That's good enough for now. I don't know. I'm carefully. I guess. I don't know if I need that.
Thank you, Kai.
Heater shield? You prefer the ironing board shield? Heater shield is so good you call it the cheater shield? Hell yeah. Welcome, Carl. It's amazing how good shields are in Dark Souls 1. I haven't really compared the numbers, but I've always just intuitively assumed there's more small shields that do 100% physical block in Dark Souls 1 compared to later games, right? I'm just assuming that's a thing. The Silver Knight shield in Dark Souls 1 is insane. That is a medium shield that is basically a great shield. Right, you have what is effectively a great shield in Dark Souls 1, but it can parry. It is stupid. An upgraded Silver Knight shield is stupid. That's my favorite shield in terms of effectiveness. Is just upgrading that shield so it has ludicrously high stability and it can still parry. It's just I don't think are shields that good in the later games. Now you could switch to a great shield and then have a similar amount of block, but then you're not, parrying with it. Yeah, that's the thing. It's you could definitely upgrade a great shield in Dark Souls 1 and really block some stupid stuff, but it never feels necessary. It's oh, why even bother when the Silver Knight shield's right there? that gonna hit? Of course not. Hey, welcome, my boy. Yeah, I've never been a big fan of the grass crest. I'll make do with the stamina regen I have. Who cares? Huh. Get melted. Okay. That's how you do that. Same assailant. Yeah, the utility of blocking is just so convenient to me that if I'm gonna have a shield equipped, then I want one that's good at good at blocking. Do you remember the class I picked when I first played Dark Souls? I do not. I have no idea, now that you mention it. Would it have been a sorcerer? Was it pyromancy? I don't know what it was. I don't know, I'm walking up the stairs like I could sneak up on him. He smells me. That's not... Hello. Even unupgraded as enough at full stamina, it still blocks his shield dash. Like, yeah, the shield is too good. Not that it would matter if he knocked my shield away, because he would delay his attack if he did. But actually, let's see if I can demonstrate that. See, now his thrust attack is a lot slower. Hidden convenience, hidden safety feature that not a lot of people would expect, but they're very kind about when they knock your shield away. They don't take advantage of it. Have I considered a no talking to NPCs run? No, yeah, well, actually, yeah. kill them on sight. I thought about that. That would be fun to do sometime as well. Yeah, I don't know why. The Black Knights and Silver Knights do that for some reason. Alright, we got the goated blue tier stone ring. Ow. Oh, way too early again. Alright, request to set the blood mild to showcase the green blood. You got it. That's funny. Yeah, I don't... It's probably literally been a decade since I've messed with this setting. Show blood mild. That is funny. We have this lizard specifically wants to go back down to here before it disappears. Alright, let's see some green blood. Hey, welcome, Colonel. You didn't know there was a crystal lizard there? Yeah, it's very funny of Dark Souls to, like, basically never have items in normal barrels like that. But, like, they make you search all of them, because what if they do? Because occasionally they do. Green blood, look at that. That's an ugly, like, puke green. That is... Alright, we have to demonstrate something else I learned in the data mining stream. Please miss. There's 3 rungs here. 3 rungs on this ladder where he stops attacking and he looks up in preparation to jump up. But he won't jump up either. So we can sit here all day and he's just going to keep looking at the sky. It is incredibly funny. I'm going to use that opportunity to put the controller down, take a sip of my tea. I can't believe I'd never, like, seen this before. Like, I'm sure I'm not the first person to have discovered this, probably, but, like... But hold on. Now he's gonna jump up. I don't have to go all the way up to get him to jump up, but... Probably should use my lightning pine resin, but whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna make it though. Hey, thanks so much for the sub. I don't think I have time to use both of these things, do I? Ah, son of a bitch. Thanks so much for the super chat, J-Dizzle. Ow. Oh, damn. Getting wrecked. Here we go. It was only fair he got some damage in after messing with him. Oh, I don't know if I would have the stamina for that, Homer Simpson. Yeah, I think he would have just knocked my shield away, probably. Instead of doing the backflip.
Ah, I am... The way I... This please... We are amid the flow of time.
Stranger in a strange land.
And engaging. Of course, we are not, but I...
Dude listens to Iron Maiden. Him and Chester. Can't tell if Dark Souls 1 uses a real orchestra or a synthetic one like Demon Souls. Demon Souls surprisingly uses a bunch of actual live instruments as well. Even though it sounds synthetic. I've never really understood exactly how that was produced. But you look at the credits for the soundtrack and there's like a bunch of live instruments. I'm assuming it's mostly synthed with some live instruments mixed in. I don't know. It was a typo. Solar was looking for his son, his firstborn. Yoink. See ya. And there he goes. Somewhere behind the Darkroot Garden. Is there an item in the room with the rats? I can't remember. I don't think so. Nope. Yeah, it was cut story content that... Oh, no. No, it's still related to Gwen? No, I read that wrong. Out of the corner of my eye, I thought it was about Andre. Just speculation. But sometimes the cut content of Andre gets misquoted, because sometimes people will say, like, oh, it was cut that he was supposed to be Gwen's firstborn, and it was never clarified at that detail. That I believe the interview said, quote, a descendant of Gwen. Yeah, Remaster fixed all that 60 FPS issues with ladders. Yeah, that's not anything you have to worry about in the remaster. That's a DS Fix exclusive problem. Oopsie. Yeah, the lack of parry on that sound, that always irritates me. Them and the Spear Silver Knights have the same problem. Yeah, with Solar is just fans guessing. Dark Souls golf, that'd be fun. Killing the first flame would go so hard in Dark Souls Golf, and also Ash Lake. All the sand dunes. Yeah, Ash Lake. Oops, all sand dunes. Son of a bitch. Should be someone coming, right? You didn't see me yet. Yeah, it's that guy. The goal is always... Can I... I'm getting shot. The goal is, can I kill this guy in a single alluring skull? That's always the goal. To place it perfectly. I don't think I got it. Maybe. No, maybe. Come on. I got it. That's the mini game, is trying to not have to use more than one. Hey, thanks so much, Akayurita. Yes, happy Pride Month. This Demon Souls character. Oh, I forgot I have the blood setting still on to mild. I wasn't thinking about it on all the last enemies I was fighting. Green blood. Alright, I gotta change that back. That's killing me. That's so funny. Imagine if Dark Souls had a dream sequence and it became a first-person dungeon crawler. Hell yeah. Metal Gear Solid 3. Still a backstab and a riposte, and he's still not dead. Oh yeah, technically I have the stats for that as well. I'm basically just gonna drop everything I don't have the stats for at all. Ow. Yeah, Night Shield sucks too heavy. Yeah, I'm not going to use it, but I kind of like the idea of filling up my inventory only with things that can be equipped for still level 1. Yeah, too lazy to feed Framp. That's like a minute of farming. It's like not even worth it. Oh, I forgot. Hold on, I'm gonna show like a little strat here. A little strat that I didn't really think about until recently. Exploiting sound. Where if you don't want to aggro these two enemies at the same time, yeah, I mean you could tiptoe around the corner like I just did, but it's pretty hard to not aggro both at the same time. But you could just go over here, roll to hit him with a 10-meter sound radius, get his attention, and pull him out from the hallway that way. So if you're trying to play very carefully, very defensively, easy to separate this guy out so the Baller Knight doesn't come for you at the same time. Let's hit his shield so he attacks, so I can parry and riposte. Yeah, I never really like think about getting that guy's attention from a distance, but it is cool that you can do that. That dude's sprinting instantly, like, settle down. The whole Dark Souls golf being the dark side would go so hard. Hell yeah. Eyes of Death are cracked red eye orbs as golf balls. Yo, they should let you like customize. Or maybe they have different behaviors. Like instead of choosing different clubs, you're choosing like different balls. Have I played Sekiro? Yes. I've only played through it like twice, once and a half, something like that. So I really don't like have the game that well memorized at all. Like if I fired up again now, I'd be having to relearn a lot of the boss fights from scratch essentially. That's something I got to revisit at some point. No, JB, just not leveling up my soul level. Yeah, weapons can be upgraded. Yeah, no upgrade is like way that came up earlier in discussion. It's like maybe I'll consider that at some point in the future, but that's like the ultra hard mode of like way harder. That's not gonna land in time, but this will. He's gonna get the heal in though. No, he's not. Cool. Thanks for the Titanite. You'd like to see Souls Golf as a, like, early PS2 or PS2, early PS3 style game, overdone animations. You can have so many cool, like, Solaire, like, praising the sun if he does well, if he does par or whatever on a course at least. If not, he's like looking, he sits there sad, like he's crying, like dejected, sitting by a Izalith bonfire. If you lose. Hey, welcome Conquer the Paladin. Thanks for becoming a member. I could be bleeding things with the reinforced club, but like, whatever.
Don't get yourself...
I like the vibe of the battle axe more, I think. I should get like a repair thing.
What?
I should get all the things.
Oi!
Oi!
Don't get yourself...
Do I have enough? Yeah.
Don't get yourself...
Was that confirmed, Aka Eureka? I think from shut down a Bloodborne remake from Blue Point, but I don't know if there's any information on a remaster or PC port. But yeah, I think it was discussed how they shut down the remake specifically. Ugh, it being so congested. I went to a concert a couple days ago, so large crowd. That's probably where I picked this up. I'm not gonna break his quest line because maybe I want to get a slab out of him later or something. If we'll see his quest through, I don't know. So now he's not broken because I talked to him enough. It was Saint Vincent. She's doing a symphonic tour. She's playing a different city, and like every other city she goes to, she plays with like whatever the local symphony orchestra. So I saw her with the Pittsburgh Symphony. It was fantastic. Really incredible show. It's probably like my 5th time seeing her live, I think. Been a fan of her for a long time. I found out after the fact that a band I used to play for opened for her once back in the day, but it was before I was in that band, so I was not there for it. But it was before she was called St. Vincent. She played a show billed as Annie Clark. And they said it was a very good show. Which is not a surprise. She rules. They said like she did something like I think she said she marched into the room, like her and her whole backup band, like they all had like marching instruments, I guess. Maybe it's all like percussion or something. I don't know. Like that's how they like started the set. I wish I could have been there for that. Digital Witness is great, and it was played at the show, of course, taking advantage of the orchestra's horn section, especially. Something I love about... This is a very specific like, detail to pick up on, but something I love about Digital Witness is that there's a bass synth bass line, whatever you want to call it, that is like so rumbly. I'd almost describe it as like farty, but like not in a bad way. Like it is so low that there's a few rhythms that like I can't even understand like what is being played exactly, because like there's a lot of syncopated rhythms in that song. There's one like there's a part where I'm just like there's so much going on at once, and also the particular sound being used. I'm like I can't quite make it out, but I kind of like that about it, where I just like my ear doesn't understand exactly what I'm listening to. Oh, is that listed somewhere, Carl? It's funny. Yeah, I didn't know about it. Yeah, I remember I talked to Dan about it, and he was the one who told me like the anecdotes about what the show was like. Yeah, I like to go to shows, but I probably don't get out as much as I would like. But I'm usually going to like at least 3 to 4 a year. Yeah, I am not following chat. I have no idea what that person's complaining about, but I'm like, what? Nah, his baby is like a completely normal phrase that's used all the time and doesn't imply anything weird whatsoever. Like, that's just like a misunderstanding of common phrases and language. Oh, it's about St. Vincent? Yeah, I saw her live 2 nights ago. In Pittsburgh. She doing her symphonic tour. It was fucking fantastic. She played a good number of older songs that I was extremely happy to hear. Making good use of the orchestra. She played Black Rainbow. She played The Bed. I love The Bed. Yeah, it ruled. But also one of my favorite songs from her new album, Violent Times. So good with the orchestra. So good. Yeah, Actor rules. That's probably my favorite St. Vincent album. Even the ones that aren't like my favorite though, like there's always at least several songs that I love from every album. Man, right by the item. And again, I always like to point out that you can see the item through the rock and it bugs me. No. No. I'm looking at chat, so I didn't even... I'm like, not even like near the illusory walls, swinging at it. I sometimes like to show this because not a lot of people realize this. Is that you can, as long as you go past this, you can survive the fall down here. You gotta always remember to check their corpses because they have a really high drop chance for the green blossom. And fun fact, but this Stone Knight over there has a trap event set up in this path. He wakes up and chases you when you go up here, regardless. Although I didn't reach it. I'm going to avoid it, because I'd like to explore and get items over here. Hey, no worries. These guys have a nasty habit of clipping through the environment, though, so I'm always, like, mashing pick up on their corpses, like... Give me it. Look at that. 3 without dropping it. Huh. Your favorite quote is Mikolash screaming? Hell yeah. This dirt path looking all bluish in the remaster. Boo. This was a nice dirt brown in Prepare to Die edition. Or vanilla, whatever you want to call it. Whatever. You know what though? I should... Ow. Ow. Why did they leave the ragdolls like this? I wonder if probably messing with Havoc, like, middleware shit was probably way too messy and complicated. If Kulak even contemplated changing something like that at all. I've definitely grown to, like, you know, I'm so used to, like, the really goofy ragdolls, but I definitely had the same gut feeling when the games were new. Like, becoming a big fan of Demon Souls when it was the only game, I was still like, it is a little silly that these things flop around so hard. I remember being a little vindicated, too, because I remember, like, talking about it on a forum once, being like, can't they just weight the things more? And someone had this long-ass post trying to tell me about how I was, like, wrong and that's not possible, being like, well, then they would have to slow you down if they were weighted more, and, like, because then you would collide with them or whatever. And I was just like, what are you... What? Like, and then, of course, the Demon Souls remake comes out and weighs them down more. I was like, yeah, duh. Like, obviously, that's not impossible. The hell are you talking about? Like, not me holding a grudge against one person being wrong on a forum 13 years ago. Or more than 30, whatever the fuck that was. No, like, longer than that. Shit. Oh, wait, and I could have demonstrated the reverse Foggate thing. Traverse the white light. See, it says traverse the white light. But if I go all the way around, it says something different. Oops, I ran too far. Yeah, you do want to fall closer to this thing, because if you go, like, all the way to the other side of that room, it slopes downwards a bit, and I think it becomes a lethal fall by, like, the left side. Sorry. Sorry, guy. Now, there's an interesting Mandela effect with this enemy. Because I've gotten multiple comments, not a ton, but probably at least 3 comments by now. In a couple of my videos, I've talked about how this enemy has unused attacks, and I show the attack. Right? I've done that in at least 2 videos now. I did it in the most recent video on Smell, and I did it in, I don't know, some previous one. And, so I showed the unused animation of, like, the vines kind of swinging down from the tree and attacking you. And I've had, like, 3 people saying, like, oh, I've seen that enemy do that before. And that attack has never had a functioning hitbox. Like, if you try to mod it into the game, you'd have to, like, give it a hitbox and, like, do all sorts of stuff to make it work. I'm quite confident that's a Mandela effect brought on by the tree lizards. Yeah, exactly, Midori. Like, it's gotta be that. It's gotta be that. Because, like, you know, you have these right nearby. And this could be... Your memory could confuse this with, like, a vine attacking you from a tree. I don't even know what the stats on this thing are. Can't use it. Can't use the halberd. I guess I could kill that guy in case he's going to drop an egg vermifuge. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to be quick, but keep an eye out. Enter through the white light instead of traverse the white light. Can they actually go all the way up here? I've never tested their back home distance values. No, yeah, we got others coming. Let's just go. Let's just bounce. Oh yeah, Brave is like is gonna murder me if I don't play Kingsfield. Oh, that's a little harsh. That's not. I don't know why I made him sound terrifying, but he's gonna commit man's laughter on me. Yes, Ragnarok. So the deal with that is anytime you go through the quote-unquote intended progression of the level, it's traverse the white light. Anytime you go through a fog gate in reverse order, quote-unquote backwards, then it says enter through the white light. Which is very funny, because it's just like, traverse and enter are not opposites. You know, they're just like, that's not... So it's very weird that they did that. Dark Souls 2 does the same thing, but in that game, I forget the exact wording off the top of my head, but it does, like, it's like go backwards through the, you know, like, it's something where they made it make more sense. I'm forgetting off the top of my head what the Seath door is. Does it even have a text interaction when you try? I don't remember now. So what's the deal with this guy poop walking? How do you get him to poop walk? You can get this Black Knight to poop walk. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can get it to happen. Is it happening? I think it's happening. Yeah, if you do fall damage on this guy, he poop walks. Look, his attacks just like miss. He like doesn't know what he's doing anymore. It's technically not a poop walk because it's not the same thing that happens to us when we poop walk. But like I don't know, or yeah, I gotta run that by some other data miners in the community. Like I have no idea what the hell's going on. But yeah, he's so confused. That's actually, it's gonna make combat harder because I can't parry him now. Oh yeah, oops. First death of the run. It was worth it. Yeah, something I don't know what the causes that. It's incredibly weird. I should have rested at the bonfire first, but whatever. Worth. That's a good question, the real bang. It seems like it would probably have to, right? Work on the other Black Knights too. I've never tried. Weird seeing me continue a run after dying. Exactly. I'm too lazy to set it up now, but I think on the next stream I can add a death counter to this run. And I'm not worried about keeping track now because I can reinstall debug for a second to check what it actually is. So that's the great thing about having debug on the fly, is anytime I want to know the death count of a run, I can just do it. Don't have to manually keep track. Again, there's like a death count mod out there, but you have to install it before you start a run, because it doesn't hook into... They wanted to make the mod like safer and like not hook into the game as deeply or whatever, to be like safer for like anti-cheating stuff or whatever. But that means you can't like install it after the fact and find out what your death count actually was if you didn't think to install it beforehand, which makes it like a lot lamer is harsh, because like I was gonna say that makes it a lot lamer to me. It kind of does, but that's not to devalue the work that the modder did, because it's their reasons for making it work differently are 1000% understandable. But with access to debug, I'm like, no, I'll just check that for the death count. A mod that did hook into that and said fuck it would be appreciated. Where'd he go? What is he doing? Okay. Chriselli says, you know, I might be alone on this, but I'd really like to see the "you died" accompanied by a lore paragraph again, like in Demon Souls. Hell yeah. It's very funny that Demon Souls had like whole ass sentences after, like, subtitles underneath the text. Whenever you beat a boss, there's like, what does it say in Demon Souls when you beat a boss again? It's some really cool shit. Hey, welcome Elizabeth. Thanks for becoming a member. Yes, you do, Brave. Yes, you do. Because if you do, we will play that together. I don't know why I'm going back to the bonfire. Yeah, you have obtained the power of the soul of a demon. Yeah, it's something. It says something along that underneath. It's so good. Someone find the exact quote. Pull up a Demon Souls playthrough. Oh, that would be sick, Brave. It's something you've obtained the power of a demon, but there's more to it that unimaginable power or something like that. Like, it's extremely cool. Junk says, it says, you shall obtain the demon soul and a power that is beyond human imagination. Hell yeah. Oh, that was almost too early. That was almost too early on that parry. I'm a little afraid of parrying him constantly, but whatever. Like, it's not that hard, but it's so punishing. Especially if you haven't upgraded. Now that I've upgraded my weapon, it's not that big of a deal. But when you have to parry him like a million times, it's not that hard to fuck it up once. And just get absolutely destroyed. So I usually feel safer backstab fishing him. I want to see him do his glitchy shield thing, where his like shield doesn't work correctly because they set up the wrong thing for it or whatever. But what was that, man? He's playing head games now. Please be enough to kill him. It was not. Ooh, I got hit by the AoE of his weapon, but not the damage hitbox. That's fun. Alright, an actually good ring. I can fast roll now. Oh, that feels good. Yeah, when you killed your first Archdemon, you've obtained the Sylvan Archdemon, the thick colorless fog shall oppress you no more. Yeah, it clears the thick colorless fog at the beginning of Boletaria 1-3. Ba, 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 ba. Ow. Well, and for some boss fights, I'm gonna go back to medium rolling on purpose, just to like, for the practice of it. But for general movement, yeah, hell no. I'd rather, for fighting lesser mobs, I'm definitely just gonna fast roll. Ow. I assume that's far enough away. Oh, I should just come back with the... I refuse. I'll come back with the rusted iron ring. Let's stream's buffering for some people. Hopefully that clears up. Oh, and one thing I should be doing, I don't remember if I remembered to do it. Let me tab out for a second. Not that it should affect anything on my internet, but there's no reason I need to be streaming my own stream at full when I really just have it open for chat, so... Okay. Spliced run. That was that was my hidden. Yeah, it's totally lag, guys, and that's where like I. Have you ever seen that like speedrun of that guy like that faked speedrun of that dude like eating pizza while he's playing Super Mario Brothers? That is the funniest and kind of coolest shit ever. I'm just like, I so badly want to like fake a Dark Souls 1 speedrun, fake the world record. Like try to rub it in QQ's face, and I'm just like eating pizza. Like, I just have it be like the fakest shit ever. There was a really funny troll back in the day. It was very clever. where someone uploaded a video of them jumping out of bounds by the entrance of Sen's Fortress and surviving the fall to the lower area, which is something you can do. And then they jumped out of bounds from there, and through the power of video editing, made it look like they clipped into where the boulder drops on top of like the boulder mechanism. And it was like one of those things where like it kind of looked somewhat plausible, like the way they must have with like off camera like teleported in real time with like Cheat Engine, like on a separate monitor with like a hotkey or something like that, because it didn't look like super edited actually. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. I don't know how they did it. But for like a day or two, all of these speedrunners were like trying to recreate it to see if it was real. Like this way to like, glitchily teleport up Sen's Fortress. That shit was so fucking funny. They even went through the like effort of like having multiple accounts where like someone else was claiming like it worked for them, and they were like trying to like vouch for the other person doing it. So it was like this whole like effort to like lie about a speedrunning trick. Classic. That was way back in the day. I think that was before like Sense Skip was even discovered.
Well, you...
Wait, wasn't I gonna get... Oh, I did get all the things from him. Oh, okay, so I can just focus on what matters. Titanite.
Don't get your...
I don't know what armor I want to wear yet, so I'll hold on to my Titanite. Is there a way to the best through Firelink? Well, yeah, fake video. Yeah, King Boar has a funny video of jumping into the well, creating a shortcut to Tomb of the Giants. Like as if you like rested in the coffin to go down to Nito early. Stream is choppy again. Boo. The hell? Let me take a look. Okay, download is like incredibly good right now. Testing the download speed. Ooh, the up is like throttled hard for some reason. It is way slower than usual. Way slower than usual. What is up with that? Uh-huh. Yeah, that is like that's like the most not synced. Like download was like 600 something megabits and the upload was like 8. I was like, damn, that's not how that's supposed to be. Boo. Why is it doing that? Okay, up, shot back up to much better, well over 100. Oh, now it's dropping into like 80, 70. Now it's dropping back down. What do you, 60? Fuck. Still, all right. Lots of dropped frames. Yeah, I don't know. The upload speed is like oscillating ridiculously. Boo. Let me know if it keeps happening, if it's still happening. That's lame. I haven't had issues with that yet. Bum, ba, 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 ba. Da, da, da. Is it still all left? Yeah, it's probably my internet service provider. God damn it, Xfinity. Is it still like repeatedly like dropping frames a lot? Like it hasn't improved? Ugh. Looks a little framey still yet. Ugh, God damn it. It's like 10 to 15 FPS with occasional jumps. Yo, this sucks. Man, like... Ow. Let me just see if I can see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that is choppy, huh? Boo. Well. Oh god, yeah, it's buffering, it's doing all sorts of crap. Uh-huh. Internet, why are you like this? I've always hated how like wildly I mean, I understand that's the thing for the average user, that you want a lot more download than up, but I'm kind of like, I would gladly shave a lot off the download to get consistently higher up. Not even like as an equal trade-off, like fuck, I'll shave 50 off the download just to get 10 more up. Like, yeah, it's still pretty jank. Every time I do a speed test, I get like wildly different numbers, like 8, 60, 40. This is like all over the place. I guess I'll just keep playing, and like a lot of the stream is just gonna look like crap. At least the early part of the game is like not as interesting until level 1, hypothetically, but boo. Lots of frame drops now. Oh, god damn it. Part of me is like, do I stop the stream and try restarting it a little bit? Became a bit of a slideshow. I'm going to take this opportunity to like refill my water and kind of mess around. So BRB. Be right back.